Hello and welcome. I'm Alex DeRoussel. I'm joined here by MHS basketball player, junior Gabby Razzano. Gabby, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm not bad. All right, so before we get into the episode, we'll do a few kind of icebreakers
Okay.
to help you get into the flow of things. So first off, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate chip cookie dough.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a favorite ice cream place like Whippy Dips, Graders?
I really like the Twist.
The Twist.
Really good.
Yeah.
I know the people who own it. So
Oh, so do you get a discount or is it just?
I should.
You
but
should, but you
I,
don't.
I pay full price.
Yeah. So, kind of second icebreaker here.
Mhm.
What is your favorite? If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Oh, I think I'd want to be a dolphin
A dolphin.
in the ocean because just seem really free and happy all the time, and just like when you think of like a beautiful like ocean view, you think of just like dolphins just like roaming.
Mm-hmm.
Seems nice.
Have you ever seen a dolphin?
Yes, in the
Yeah.
ocean.
Nice. Nice. All right. So, kind of getting into the episode here.
Mhm.
You're obviously a basketball player,
Mhm.
looking to play on varsity this year,
Mhm.
and you would have last year.
Mhm.
However, you had a season-ending injury in the
Mhm.
first game, I believe it
Yeah.
was, and that was definitely a blow to the team, to your season as well. So, can you talk to me a little bit about what the process has been like? Rehabbing and kind of working your way back towards getting back on the court.
Yeah, so I tore my ACL in November, and then I had surgery in December, and then just worked through just different rehab stuff throughout all of January through June over the summer and early part of 2021, and then I got cleared in July. So my the first season I was in was school volleyball, and I think that was good to just come into because I think basketball's a little bit like tougher and more like running, cutting, jumping, sprinting, but volleyball is just it's still tough on you, but I mean not as vigorous as basketball, so I think it was good to just start with that and then get comfortable with myself and where I'm at as just like new legs. Just
Yeah.
know where I am on the ground and good.
Yeah. And like you said, volleyball is not as like quote unquote tougher.
Yeah.
There's not as much like stopping
Mhm.
and sudden movements. So did your rehab kind of get in the way of like kind of break into your summer training a little bit for volleyball?
Yeah. I did pretty much everything. It wasn't as much as a stop and everything as basketball, but yeah, I missed out on my whole club volleyball season, so I didn't get the reps or just anything with that. And then I kind of didn't miss much for school, which was good. But yeah, just the whole club season, just getting more reps and knowing people and talking to coaches.
Yeah. So going forward to this season, you guys are opening up here in a few days. And so what are you looking forward to most getting back like out on the court?
Yeah, I think just playing and taking advantage of every moment I have, because before I got hurt, I don't think I kind of just went through the motions, honestly, but now just knowing how much you can lose just in an instant and just playing hard 100% of the time, because, it can be taken away as soon as it's just a blink of an eye, you're just done.
And do you think that, kind of, I'm assuming, but correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, if that kind of came from you sitting on the bench and seeing how, everyone...
Yeah, it was really, I learned so much. I think I honestly learned more from not playing than playing, just to see everyone just talking so much, just playing and going all out all the time, because you just never know what can happen.
And the last time you played basketball, you were a freshman.
Yeah.
But now you're a junior. So how do you kind of transition from being like a follower to more of a leader?
Yeah, I think I have to just be a leader this year because there's only one senior, Kyla. She does a really great job of being a leader, but next year and the rest of the season just need people, voices on the court, just helping out with our whole team is pretty much underclassmen with freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, but just helping out if like new plays and just knowing where everyone's going to be at, or helping someone out if you get beat, just like having someone there to have your back.
And if I'm assuming you haven't had any kind of like setbacks, well, immediate setbacks like in this basketball season, but like did you have those, in rehab and stuff like that?
Yeah, just kind of like not physical but mental setbacks more, just like you see yourself in such like a vulnerable state where you can't even take 2 steps, and you're like, well, if I can't even do this, then how am I going to play again? It's just kind of more tough on you in your and you're mentally than physically. But after you just, even if you're not doing something well, you're at least trying. You're just getting through it. It may take you like longer than it should have, but you're getting there eventually.
Yeah, and that, I'm guessing, definitely plays out on the basketball court. You know, it strengthens your mental state, as well as, you know, which translate into your play on the court. So going forward, you're obviously a junior, and are you hoping to play sports in college?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which one I'm going to play, but trying to keep it open for as long as I can, but maybe come down to deciding soon. But yeah, I want to play in college.
And what will necessarily go into that decision? Because I know, like, you've been playing both these sports for a long time, and so it's definitely going to start, you know, you're giving up one and pursuing the other. So, like, how, like, you know, being an athlete myself, I haven't had to make that decision.
Yeah.
But I can't even imagine, like, the mental strain it takes on you.
Yeah, I think the main reason I love basketball so much is just because all my friends and my teammates, I've grown up playing with them from second grade up to high school. So I don't think playing basketball in college would just be completely different. I don't even know if I would still love to do it. It just would be completely different without my best friends. So, and like I said earlier, volleyball is not as vigorous as basketball, so that might come into account too. And just the conditioning and training and off-season stuff just gets so much bigger and harsher in college. So that also. Yeah, for sure. Well, whatever, you know, kind of road you decide to go down, we wish you the best luck. And as well as this upcoming season, and, you know, next year as well in both these sports. And if you wouldn't mind tuning in next week, next week we'll cover some more of the stories around MHS.